Our task this week was to review a professional organization of our choice related to technology leadership in education. I was lucky enough to choose EDUCAUSE, which is a higher education association dedicated to professional and institutional development of its members and the public in their use of information technology, with emphasis on tech leadership. More on that later. Their website is organized in a way that made learning about their mission, structure, and initiatives easy and interesting. I was quickly able to understand how EDUCAUSE supports technology leadership in education through its resources, events, publications, and opportunities for professional staff and practitioners to gather around recent topics in educational technology, all of which I'll review in this presentation. I'll end with a reflection on how involvement with this organization may impact my work through my own professional development and knowledge. I hope you also get a good understanding of the organization. Who knows, you may consider membership. Let's get started. I define EDUCAUSE as a people-first think tank. First, EDUCAUSE is a nonprofit association with a professional board and staff. The organization is over 20 years old, with upwards of 115,000 individual members and 2,100 member organizations. Membership on an institutional level is preferred, aligning with EDUCAUSE principles of tech change and leadership. My paraphrase of their mission statement is that EDUCAUSE promotes responsible and innovative tech and data use to empower personal and institutional leadership, resulting in positive change on the campus level, all through the use of information technology. To this end, EDUCAUSE provides resources, including data analytics services, or directs users to them, toolkits, publications and resources, conferences, meetups, trainings, and other roundtable discussions that foster collaboration. The end result is increased awareness of trends within educational technology on the higher education level, with opportunities to respond positively to current realities, personal and professional development, and a learning institution that is ahead of the curve of emerging technologies. I will discuss examples of the opportunities mentioned in upcoming slides. EDUCAUSE Connect is the platform that facilitates collaborative opportunities between members. These include the following: community groups are online communities organized by EDUCAUSE by topic. Here, higher ed professionals network with each other based on shared topics and interests. Groups interact via online discussion forums in EDUCAUSE Connect. Members may also meet virtually and in person at conferences, such as at the EDUCAUSE Annual Conference. There are several ways to volunteer, including as an ambassador to one's own college, connecting colleagues to resources within EDUCAUSE to maximize an organization's membership, serving on a committee directed towards EDUCAUSE to give voice to specific concerns on campus from a unique and personal perspective, or serving on a working group, a collaborative problem-solving team that usually results from discussions in community groups. Members of working groups come from various campuses and are formed to, quote, address challenges and help the higher education community prepare for the future. Members may also volunteer to be mentors. Mentoring allows members to develop personally and professionally, especially on campuses with small IT teams. These opportunities last for about 6 to 12 months, and participants are encouraged to meet synchronously at least once a month. Most who participated in the mentoring program reported that it had a positive impact on them and their work. Mentoring provides a safe space where participants may share good news and frustrations without fear of reprisal or loss of reputation, leading to growth. EDUCAUSE's main event is its annual conference, but this is not by far the only opportunity for members and other participants to learn or gather. A section of the website titled Conferences and Learning allows users to search upcoming live and streaming events, as well as register for modular learning, including EDUCAUSE Institutes and the Leadership Series. Conferences are organized topically around the most pressing technology issues in higher education, designed to benefit members according to their role at the college. For example, one upcoming conference is surrounding the topic of cybersecurity, And there is also the EDUCAUSE Summit, whose topic changes based on the most pressing IT concerns affecting higher education. And for this, you may refer to EDUCAUSE's top 10 list, released annually. This year's summit will be held in Minnesota and is titled AI Adoption Across the Institution, Governance, Practice, and Change Strategies. As with the collaboration and training slides, the topics addressed on this slide cross over with what was previously discussed regarding opportunities to collaborate, facilitated or hosted by EDUCAUSE. I think that's a good sign because it proves that information and people go hand in hand. If either of these is promoted over the other, I think EDUCAUSE promotes people's use of information first over information in isolation. For example, mentoring is both a training and networking opportunity. The EDUCAUSE Library is a repository of over 22,000 resources that are searchable by term and topic. And this is an expert-curated list of 200 terms. Trending topics are also listed on the main search page. In addition to resources housed in the library, I'd like to mention two specific high-value and popular resources published by EDUCAUSE annually. The Top 10, a list of the most important tech concerns for higher education, and the EDUCAUSE Showcase, a series that looks more closely at the top 10 with resources provided to help navigate those same concerns. The Top 10 is published at the beginning of the year and the Showcase at the year's end. EDUCAUSE's emphasis on people and applicability of knowledge is demonstrated through just-in-time research and support provided through these resources. What's interesting to me about this organization is that it provides toolkits for training, retraining, and orientation surrounding active and disruptive topics in higher education institutions. For example, there is an AI toolkit scheduled for November 2025, which will be presented as a live webinar that provides a visual framework to guide the use of AI in coursework. The webinar will be presented in the fashion of a breakout session with opportunity for practice. Other toolkits include Institutional Resilience and the Ambassador Toolkit. EDUCAUSE also houses a blog or online periodical, I'm not sure which to call it. The name of it is the EDUCAUSE Review. So, with all this information and opportunity, where does review of the EDUCAUSE website leave me? I honestly was impressed with the website, but I'm not surprised. This organization advocates for leadership in the use of information technology in higher education, so it must model clear and direct presentation of information and technology use. The amount of information presented could be overwhelming at first, but the website is a resource that may be returned to as needed, and its organization helps the new user successfully navigate the information housed. On a personal and professional level, I am most interested in learning how institutions are managing emerging technologies guided by a system of ethics that must be created. For this reason, I think the 2025 focus on AI is representative of some of these concerns. It is very timely. I will use the resources housed in EDUCAUSE's library to educate myself on the successful practices of other institutions. In that vein, I'd be highly interested in attending conferences hosted by EDUCAUSE. At the very least, I can stay current on how technology is being monitored, handled, and leveraged for student success. The professional development opportunities through mentoring and volunteering seem very interesting also. I think I will start with joining a community group and see what results from that involvement. I'd like to be part of a working group since these are cross-institutional and I'd have the opportunity to perceive what other institutions may be doing concerning information technology. EDUCAUSE promotes membership through subscription, and I see a lot of value in that. I look forward to participating as a member, and I hope that my school does the same. I think overall, my review of the EDUCAUSE website has heightened my awareness and my sense of not responsibility, but relevance in not ignoring the changes that are being thrust upon us. We can't just do business as usual. We have to be, I think the word used in their statement on digital transformation is be agile. We have to be able to respond to the changes, social changes that surround us, and to not be ignorant or resistant, but to find a way, in my mind, to develop a new system of ethics to manage the disruptive nature of these emerging technologies. And I would be highly interested to be surrounded by like-minded people who are also looking for ways to not just adopt technologies, but to be guided by a system of ethics that's consistent with the mission and values of the institution, as well as their own personal, professional values. So that's what I'm interested in doing. And I do think those opportunities exist through EDUCAUSE. So I look forward to what my classmates have discovered in their review of professional organizations in EdTech, and I look forward to any feedback you might have for me. Thank you.